Hey YouTubers, this is the review for UFC 164, Anthony Pettis versus Ben Henderson. Let's first start off with Dustin Poirier and Eric Koch. This was a pretty even match, as I pretty much expected, and Dustin Poirier ends up pulling out the win, the decision on this one. These guys just went back and forth from the triangle that happened in the first round all the way up until I think he got him in a guillotine, some type of guillotine or something like that. Dustin Poirier did, but Dustin Poirier pretty much just edged out this this victory here, but pretty much it was just a really good match, a good exciting back and forth match. Then we have Ben Rothwell versus Brendan Vera. This match was pretty much like I suspected to, and Brendan Vera, he came out, he was doing the circling and whatnot, because he didn't want to get hit by Ben's power, his right hand. And I would do the same thing, especially being the smaller guy. But he was, landing some kicks here and there, doing strikes here and there, but he ended up getting a little bit too confident. And I think it was in the third round, he ended up getting caught with a right hand, and then uppercuts and combinations followed after that. Then he got dropped by a knee, so he loses that by TKO in the third round. Then we have Chad Mendes versus Clay Guida. This one basically was, Chad Mendes using his wrestling skills to keep Clay Guida on his feet, on his toes and whatnot, using his power punching and whatnot to really just dominate Clay Guida. And he ended up catching Clay Guida in the I think in the third round. It was the third round. He catching him in the third round and knocking him out. And that's a big thing to say, because normally, I don't think Clay Guida's ever been knocked out, but I'm telling you guys, as far as power punching goes and striking goes, other than Jose Aldo, I think Chad Mendes has that power in his punches, and he just caught him square on the jaw, and plus using his wrestling, he just took him down at will. It looks like, just doing that power rocket double that he always does, and so he ends up winning this one by TKO, third round. Then Josh Barnett versus Frank Mir. Oh man, was this, such a lopsided type of match. It looks like Mir he looks like he went down in weight. He got rid of the bulkiness, and he's kind of back down to pre-Lesnar size, and he went against Josh Barnett, and Josh Barnett just controlled him the whole entire time. He just basically did what he wanted to do, positioned his head, just kneed him all the time continuously in the face, and throwing his punches, all against the cage, and just did what he wanted to. And then he ended up catching him flush with a knee, which followed up with combinations, and that was pretty much the end of it in the first round. Not much happened. It was pretty quick. I think it was in the 156 in the first round, and that was it. Frank Mir gets knocked out. Then we have Anthony Pettis versus Ben Henderson. At first it looks like Ben was trying to use the clinch game to try to stay away from Anthony Pettis' strikes, which was great, but he couldn't take him down, because he kept leaning against the cage. So basically, anyway, Anthony Pettis threw some kicks to the body, landed those, and then Ben basically took him to the ground. Once he took him to the ground, Ben tried to throw some punches, ended up getting caught in a triangle. Not a triangle, but a arm bar, and it was pretty technical, sound arm bar. It was your traditional armbar. He just caught him when he was throwing punches, but he did it so fast, guys. Like, I mean, that armbar was slick. I mean, it was really fast and deep, and Ben tried to get out of it by, basically what everybody does is they extend, and looked like he was almost trying to do like a body slam. But of course, once you do that, you extend your arm more. And in the post interview, it looks like Anthony Pettis said that he heard it, kind of crank and break a little bit, and then the verbal tap came after that. So now we have a new lightweight champion, Anthony Pettis, first round, 431. I mean, just excellent job. It was a really good fights tonight, guys. It was really interesting. From Dustin Poirier onto Eric Coates, I would say that would be the fight of the night, because these guys are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I mean, it was just a lot of action tonight. So tell me what you guys thought of this UFC 164. Who do you think Anthony Pettis should fight next? I mean, he did say he wanted to do that Aldo fight, who put both of their belts on the line, and whoever belt he can go after. But I think more than likely Aldo will come to the lightweight division and challenge Anthony Pettis, because he doesn't want to relinquish his belt. And probably Chad Mendes will probably get that next shot at Aldo's belt. So I see Aldo actually coming to lightweight and actually challenging Pettis for his belt. So what do you guys think? As normal, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next UFC 165.